Hey YouTube, it is League Turnover today, and there is Retro Cup and Master League. So I did a top Retro Cup team this morning. I feel like 90% of you will play Retro Cup, and then 10% of you will play Master League. I have already done a video talking about I wish I could play Master League, but I can't. And I'm going to give you history, and then I'm going to make a recommendation as it's already in the title. When GBL started, there was Master League at level 40, and same with Ultra League because XLs were not a thing. When XLs became a thing, one huge thing happened. Ultra League, Master League, and to a certain extent, some Pokemon in Great League became inaccessible for a ton of players. And it goes to a few things. It goes to, let's just start with newer players. Yes, people who've been playing like myself, who've played since 2018, have seen Dialga and Palkia and Groudon like 10 times. However, if you're a new player in the last year, you automatically start at a huge disadvantage of not having the legendary Pokemon. And I'm not even going to talk about trying to get the Hundo IVs because that's kind of Ultra League, Master League, everyone wants certain IVs. So we're going to ignore the IV issue. But the first issue is getting access to Pokemon that are even in the Master League. Legendaries usually come around like once a year. They do come back, but if you miss them the first time, then you may not even have the Pokemon that you need. The second issue and the biggest issue is the XLs. It is a XL dominated Master League. We can go to the rankings for Master League and you can see Zygarde, Palkia, Yveltal, Necrozma, Landorus, Solgaleo, Rhyperior. Everything has to be level 50. Level 50, level 50, level 50. That's legendary, non-legendaries. Some of these non-legendaries are a little easier to get XLs for. But even like Palkia Origin, like I dropped a bunch of my XLs into the Palkia, the other Palkia, only to have the Origin form come out there. On top of that, you need a lot of, the third issue is you need a lot of legacy moves. As you can see here, Spatial Rend, Oblivion Ring, Sunsteel Strike, Sandsteer Storm. So here we go. Outside of Zygarde, which is like impossible to get on its own, your first 4 Pokemon here from 2 to 5 have a legacy moves. So not only do you need the legendary Pokemon, you need the legacy move legendary Pokemon, and you need 296 XL candies to get there. And the 296 XL candies to get there are very tough for the average player. Now I know a lot of people come to these, when I make these videos, they come here and be like, oh, that means you're not grinding enough. That means you're playing good enough. Not everyone plays the same. There are some people who can get 296 candies very easily, and those are the ones who are playing Master League this week. But, as I said before in my videos, views do not lie. My Great League videos get on average 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and the top teams league turnover get 10 to 12,000. Ultra League and Master League, the top team video get a third of that, and the views for the actual teams itself get a third of that. And basically, why is that? People say, oh, but I like watching the other teams. The majority of the people do not. The majority of people who are looking at videos on YouTube are looking for, I need a team idea because I am playing. If they're not playing Ultra League and they're not playing Master League, they're not looking for videos to do it. So, and then, upping the cost before getting the XLs was somewhat easier. Like I have a maxed out Lugia, and that is because I did a bunch of again, I've played for a while. I've done a bunch of Lugia raids, but that was before the remote raid increase in price. So I could just like throw out invites and I would get like 5, 6 people to join. And same thing, like even at Pokemon that I'm not looking XLs for, I would get an invite, 100 coins, I can do 100 coins. But now it's like almost 200 coins per. And then some of these Pokemon have been around for a while. It's not as easy for people to justify jumping in. So if you're in a rural, if you're a newer player or in a rural area, you are having trouble doing these raids in of itself. And you have a 1 week period to do these raids without people helping you. And against what are very bulky Pokemon that you need people to help you with. So people do not have the Pokemon. People do not have the XLs. People are not playing Master League. Views don't matter. So it kills you. So to have the second last week of the season when people need to grind to Legendary, being a league that 90% of the people won't play and a limited cup really hurts. So my recommendation, I wish they would do this. There is one flaw to this thought, but I will explain it. Please bring back level 40, because level 40 only takes 296 candies. I'm pretty sure it's too nice. No, by the time you put in, actually that's not true, because by the time you put in like the second move and stuff, it's going to cost you more than 296 candies. But let's just say it's like 400 rare candies. Rare candies are much easier to get, right? Everyone drops research tasks. You can get rare candies in a lot of places. Plus, you throw like a pineapple berry or something like that, you're getting like 6-7 candies for the Pokemon on the raid. Level 40 is way more accessible, and the Pokemon list actually changes. So this is level 40. I took out because this is a mega list as well, so I took out the megas, and you're still gonna have some of the top Pokemon, Palkia, Zygarde up there, and Groudon and Solgaleo, right? But then you get some kind of interesting ones, right? Like Florges is kind of like one of the top fairies anyways. And then you get Enamorus, which is an interesting one up there. Marshadow's up here. And then you got your other ones that are always up there. Mewtwo, Landorus, Necrozma, Xerneas, and then, hey, here's an Annihilate with the new Community Day move. So it gives people the option to get one of these Pokemon and just invest some rare candies in it that a lot of people have. I think that people would play Master League if given the opportunity for something like this. Now, people who have powered all their Pokemon up to level 50 will say, this doesn't make sense, because why am I only going to power up Pokemon to level 40 when I can do it to level 50 and in Helpful and Raids, and I've already done it, so now I have to make a second one. And this is why I would not like get rid of the level 50. And heck, I wouldn't even get rid of the Great League option during that week. I think that if you just give people like a third league this week, have it open Master League for your level 50s, have your Retro Cup or whatever limited Great League Cup you have to have a 1500 CP option, and then just do level 40. And this works for Ultra League as well, right? When you Ultra League would actually be even more interesting, because you're taking out, I didn't actually do the rankings. Let's see if I can just pull up the rankings. Level 40 here. I can. Level 40 Ultra League. Sorry, it's just generating this list. But the level 40 will change significantly, because the level 50 Pokemon are your like level 50 Talonflames. It's your level 50 Registeels, right? So now you get rid of that level 50. The meta becomes kind of a modified Great League, right? Pangoro, Feraligatr, Primeape, Annihilate. Giratina is the only one legendary there. Clefable, Machamp, Ursaring, Florges, Gallade, Golurk. No XLs. Look at all these level 40. No XLs required. Generally, mostly accessible Pokemon, right? So I think that if you just give people the option to build up to level 40, that you would have more interest in Ultra League and Master League, and it'd be better for everyone. It'd be better for the game. Like, it just to only have an Ultra League and Master League, which like 1/3 of the player base plays, really puts you in a tricky situation when your second cup sucks. And we saw that earlier in the season. So let me just bring up the whole league here. Second week of the season. Second and third week are prime examples of, I had members, we had an Ultra League and a little Galar Cup, which was, I'm pretty sure it was Shuckle and Meryl Run, at least Shuckle Run. And then you had a Master League with a Psychic Cup, which is only one typing. So when you have an XL dominated league with a little cup or a limited Great League Cup that has like 5 Pokemon, 10 Pokemon that are meta, there were people in the second and third week of the season that were not playing. So think about that. Niantic puts, I think, great thought. I like the Great League meta. They put great thought into updating moves, getting the hype back. Like the end of August was probably my best week period for views because so many people were excited about the flying nerf and what this meant. So now what you do is you basically just say, I've got all this hype, people want to play, and then you crap on it the second and third week of the season so people are not playing. So I think if you just like give people that option for level 40, like have the open Ultra League with an Ultra League level 40, have the open Master League with a level Master League level 40, and make it three leagues. I know if you create 3 leagues, it potentially dilutes the pool of players a bit, because instead of just going one or the other, there's now a third, so you may have even less people playing in some of them. But I would argue that the people that you're going to have even more people playing if they have more options, because if they're not playing because the leagues are crap, maybe they will play a level 40 Ultra League or Master League. So I don't think they're going to do anything about it. I wish they did. Like I said, the views are a third of what Great League is, and that is because basically a third of the players are playing Ultra League and Master League compared to Great League. And they have these statistics. I know they have these statistics behind the scene. I just wish that they put a little thought into like, how do we change this up? How do we help this? And that would be my suggestion. Bring back level 40 Ultra League and Master League. Anyways, no top teams because I don't play Master League, and the majority of you do not either. And those who do probably know better than I do. So we're just going to leave it at that for today. Go check out the Retro Cup rankings this morning. And that's basically it. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you think this idea would work or any other creative ideas you may have to try and get this game back to where people would play, right? I think one of the biggest concerns is, besides all the various, people aren't playing for various reasons. We're in season 20 or 21 or whatever. There's like so many bugs in the game still. There's so many. I watched the Play Pokemon Championship, and there was like someone got like fast move denied. Someone got CMP lost when they should have won. I think they like admitted it and was like, that's not right. But like there's so many bug issues with the game. But I think there is a league issue with this game. And it's a prime example, like right here, that's 1 week, 2 weeks of people potentially not playing. And then you have, again, a limited Sunshine Cup. So I think people like Sunshine Cups who are playing. And then here we go again, Master League and Halloween Little Cup, limited to certain Pokemon which dominated. So you probably had 3 weeks minimum there. Great Leagues are pretty good. Great League is good. And then Willpower. We're on Willpower. People are already bored of Willpower because it's the same 10 Pokemon. It's just your Poisons. It's just Mandibuzz. It's just Shadow Gardevoir. So people are already bored with the Ultra League Willpower Cup. So you have like a 12-week league, and you just killed 4 of them by not having good options. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.